things in life you don't need. I'm gonna say the tortoise and the hare. And I remember when I was a kid, man, and me and my family, you know, God bless them, I love them. You know, we faced adversity after adversity, opposition after opposition, trial after trial. And it seemed as if we could never catch a break. You know, we would get knocked down by life and we would get back up and we'd be going good, and here comes another blow to knock us right back down by life, and we would get back up, and man, we started to feel like that quote, you know, fall 6 times, stand up 7. You know, and I'll never forget, as a kid, I would always look for, you know, inspiration or motivation or things to encourage me or enrich me or to empower me. And, you know, it's kind of like my little getaway, man. I always used to go and read the book, The Tortoise and the Hare, you know, because the story itself inspired me.
What's happening, family?
You know, as a kid coming from inner city Atlanta, coming
just
from the
listen
hood,
to this real
you know,
quick.
I needed some inspiration to keep going. You know, I needed some inspiration to look at my destination and not my situation. I needed some inspiration to stay steady, to stay persistent. And we all know the story about the tortoise and the hare. You know, the hare, he was fast, he was quick, he was equipped for the job, he was supposed to win the race. And then you had the tortoise. He wasn't equipped for the job. You know, he was not supposed to win the race. You know, he was not fast. You know, he didn't have the tools. But he stayed steady and he stayed consistent, and he won the race. You know, I think that can apply to a lot of our lives. You know, some things in life you don't need. Some things in life you don't need. I'm gonna say it again. You think you always gotta be qualified for the position. You think you always need the knowledge. You think you always need the know-how. You think you always need the resource. You think you always need the right people. No. Sometimes the only thing that you need is that will. Sometimes the only thing that you need is that persistence. Sometimes the only thing that you need is that perseverance. Sometimes the only thing that you need is that attitude. Sometimes the only thing that you need is that mind that's made up to never give up, man. Sometimes you gotta be like that tortoise, man. Sometimes you gotta be slow and steady. You know, you may not make the leaps and bounds that you wanna make, but I guarantee you, if you go at it and you punch at it every day you go and you punch at it and you plug at it every day. Before you look up, man, you're gonna look up and you're gonna be where you wanna be. You're gonna be at that finish line. You're gonna be accomplishing the things that you set out to accomplish. You're gonna be becoming that person that you set out to become. You see, the thing about life, man, life is not, you know, always an elevator, man. Sometimes you gotta take the steps in life. Sometimes you gotta go through the hard times. Sometimes you gotta go through the rough patches. Sometimes you gotta get knocked down more than we have ever been in order to stand up taller than we have ever stood. You gotta be like that tortoise.
You gotta be like that tortoise.
Life is not given to the swift or the fast. Life is given to the one who endures. We gotta embrace and we gotta endure. Don't always think because you're the quickest. Don't always think because you're the smartest. Don't always think because you have the most resources. Don't always think because you know the right people. Don't always think because you're in the right position that things are gonna fall in place for you.
Don't always
you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink.
Facts.
Give a man a fish, he'll eat for a day. Teach him how to fish, he'll eat the rest of his life.
Facts.
But you gotta go at it every day.
Every day.
Sometimes the only thing you have to
breaks. What's up,
do is
cuzzo?
outlast life. Pain can't last forever. Tough times can't last forever. Tough times don't last. Tough people do. Opposition can't last forever. Adversity can't last forever. You can't stay in the valley forever.
Facts.
But the thing I want you to do, I want you to stay steady. You see, that tortoise had something that hare didn't have. He was steady and consistent. He embraced it and he went at it every day.
Every day.
That hare, yeah, he was talented. Yeah, he was quick. But he took times off. He stopped and took breaks. He stopped and, you know, he showboated. He stopped and said, look at me, I'm the guy.
Facts.
While every day, slowly but surely, that tortoise plugged away and he got it. Let's be like that tortoise. Every day, plugging away. We get a step closer to that person we want to become. We get a step closer to our goals and our dreams. We get a step closer to that employee we want to become. We get a step closer to that man of God or that woman of God that we want to become. We get a step closer to being a complete person.
Facts. What's going on, family? Man, I just wanted to drop that on those jewels on us real quick, because I wanted to talk about this situation in Dallas. where our brother was in his home and was assassinated by the police, and how the Dallas police force basically cleaned up the murder. They basically cleaned up the murder. What's up, cuzzo? The Dallas police officers basically cleaned up the murder, allowed this terrorist that's on the police force to go and wash off, get any evidence from up under her nails, get any evidence. Matter of fact, destroy the clothing that she had on, destroy the gunshot residue, detox anything that was in her system. Just basically help her get away with murder. Basically. And now they have turned the brother. They murdered the sister. She ain't my sister. She ain't a sister. This white woman basically murdered this brother. And now the Dallas police force, not only did they help this Amber person get away with murder, but they pretty much are now rewriting the narrative. They're rewriting the narrative right now. You know what I'm saying? They rewriting the, what's up, my sister, Sister Freeman? What's happening? I peeped your joint earlier. They are rewriting the narrative and painting our brother out to be the criminal, because they saying that they searched his house. They saying they searched the victim's house. They searched the victim's house. Listen to this. They searched the victim's house, not the perpetrator or the criminal. They searched the victim's house without a warrant, because he can't be there to be able to check the warrant. So they searched his house without a search warrant and found some marijuana. That's the topic now. Not the fact that this terrorist that we are calling a police officer, this frail, fragile white woman who was scared because this big, bulky black male was in her apartment, which they know that he wasn't in her fucking apartment in the beginning. He was never in her fucking apartment. They already proved that she fucking lied about she thought that was her fucking apartment. They know that they basically cleaned up the fucking murder. They helped her clean up the fucking murder, period, point blank. And now you got black people. They got black people, and I'm almost sad to say this shit. They got black people going along with that fucking narrative. That, man, yo, damn, family, we see this shit every fucking time. Soon as one of us get murdered, the first thing they do, they want to, I promise you, they're going to dig up some traffic tickets of this brother. They're going to dig up some traffic tickets. They're going to say that he was an illegal, he was because he's from St. Lucia's or one of those islands. They're going to say he was over here illegally. He was sending money to his native people or something. They're going to find some bullshit to help justify the fact that this terrorist murdered him. And we're gonna run with that shit. This is how the paintbrush, see, the fucking media is the fucking artists. They are the paintbrush. They using this paintbrush to paint this narrative of this frail, fragile, white, scared out of her mind white woman, because they're gonna paint the white woman out to be this innocent, and they're gonna paint the black man out. The black man will always be the motherfucking culprit. He will always be the goddamn in the wrong. No matter if your black ass is right, black people, you will always be in the fucking wrong. No matter what you do. This brother has no criminal background. But somehow, because they telling us that they found some weed. I don't believe they found no fucking weed in that brother's house. I believe they planted that shit. That's my belief. Who are we to say that they didn't? Who are we to say that they didn't plant that shit? He wasn't there to say, yo, that shit ain't mine. What the fuck going on? Wasn't nobody there but the police. So how the fuck we know that they didn't plant that shit? So that they can help this terrorist get off. Did they give her a drug test? That might be her motherfucking weed. That might be her goddamn weed. Did they give her a drug test to test her out? Did they clip her fingernails and find some shit under her fingernails? Did they clip my brother's fingernails and see that they have a scuffle? Was there an autopsy done on the brother yet? None of that, bro, hey, listen, none of that shit that they trying to say matters. None of that shit that they trying to say and try to clean this shit up. Why they wait so long to indict this motherfucker? Why did they wait so long to indict this terrorist? Because they painting they creating a narrative that they always do, that somehow black people, the black brother was in the wrong. He had to have done something. He had to. He's a fucking weed runner from the St. Island. He's a weed trafficker. He's a weed trafficker. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out. I don't believe shit them motherfuckers say on that fucking TV. The police department. I don't give a shit. If the black people did the shit, I ain't gonna believe the motherfucking police telling the truth. Why are they searching the brother's house anyway? Why they not searching that white lady house? She's the goddamn criminal. She's the goddamn perpetrator. She's the one that should be scrutinized, not the brother. Cause he has some fucking weed. Since they know that the first story that they came up with, that she's mistaken his apartment for her apartment. Bitch, stop lying. We got to be stupid to believe that. We got to be dumb as hell to believe that we thought that white woman thought that wasn't her apartment, that he was in her apartment. We got black folks, we got to be dumb as hell to even believe some shit like that. And we got to be the most disgraceful race on the planet to keep allowing these motherfuckers to keep on taking the victim and putting up his motherfucking criminal background, putting up shit that he did in his past, his driving record, his goddamn, he didn't pay no goddamn taxes for the last 3 years. None of that shit got to do with nobody, near one of the black people that have been murdered execution style by the police. None of that shit that they put up on the news and try to and run that shit every fucking 3-4 minutes to make it sit in your mind, to make you think that the officer was in the fucking right. None of that shit fucking matters, black people. We should be ashamed for allowing that shit to continue. Like any of that shit matters. That man, they said that the white lady killed him because he had some weed in. How the fuck she know he had some weed? How she know he had some weed in his shit? How did they know to search his shit and that they was gonna find something? How the fuck did they know? Clearly something is missing from this story. Clearly the brother knew this motherfucking cracker. Or if he didn't know her, they seen each other in passing. If they stand in the same goddamn building, they seen each other in passing. If they didn't know each other by name. Family, we gotta stop allowing these motherfuckers to change narratives. This is why we need our own media. This is why we need our own media, family. This is why we need our own reporters on the ground doing interviews with shit that really matters. This is why we need our own. We need to be able to project and tell our own stories. Because I don't believe nothing these motherfuckers say. Excuse my language, family. I'm just pissed off a little bit. But I don't believe shit these people say. Man, these motherfuckers can tell me, goddamn, it's fucking daylight, and I gotta go out there and see it first. I got to go see that shit for my goddamn self. Because I don't believe shit y'all say. Because I know y'all are lie. I know y'all devils. I know for a fact y'all are devils. I know y'all will take up and try to clean shit up to save face. And for those of you, this is for those of you who continue to make excuses for the police department and try to say that all of them ain't bad. Man, fuck all them police. Fuck the police. Fuck the people that's thinking about joining the police. Fuck all of them. If them motherfuckers ain't standing up and saying, yo, this motherfucking bitch killed this man in cold fucking blood, fuck all them police. You are fucking guilty by association. Just like they charge us, they make us guilty by association. Them motherfuckers is guilty by association too. They don't get no pass because they the fucking police. No, all them motherfuckers is bad. I ain't met a good one yet. I don't give a fuck if my family members were on the police department. If you ain't out, if you ain't speaking out against those bad apples, you are a part of that shit. Name me one police that stood up and said, yo, these are some racist motherfuckers in this department. Name me one. Name me one. Show me one case where one of those fucking racist police came and said, yo, I'm willing to testify against one of these goddamn police that done murdered one of these black people. Show me one. Until then, nigga, don't tell me about no goddamn good ass police. Don't tell me about no goddamn all of them ain't bad. Fuck all them police. And that's just how I feel it, man. Nigga, don't tell me shit about no goddamn police. Because I don't want to hear about now one of them motherfucking police. If none of them motherfuckers ain't standing up against the fucking bad apples that's in their department, fuck all them police. That's just how I feel about it. We got to stop making excuses for these motherfucking police. These motherfuckers are paid to goddamn protect and serve, not kill. So fuck the police. I don't give a fuck about none of them motherfuckers. Them motherfuckers been locking my black ass up since I was 10 years old. Fuck the police. I ain't gonna never take they fucking side. I don't give a fuck if them bitches was right. I ain't gonna take their goddamn side. Fuck the police. I'm gonna always take the people's side. I don't give a fuck what happened. We can take care of, if the motherfucking nigga was wrong in what he did, we can take care of that shit. We don't need no motherfucking police to do it. Cause them bitches is just as crooked as the niggas, the young people that y'all see, that y'all call the bad apples on the block. The police is just as bad. Cause they selling dope, they killing people too. Boy, it burns me up when I see niggas taking up for the fucking police. Man, that shit burns me up. And as soon as one of the goddamn terrorists on the goddamn force kill another one of us, we want to cry and say, man, the police, man, we need to do something, man. This shit got to stop. Nigga, stop taking up for the goddamn police. That's what got to stop. Stop taking up for the goddamn police. Fuck them motherfuckers. I don't give a fuck if your family member is a police. If that motherfucker ain't standing up and willing to testify in court like they be trying to make us do when somebody get murdered on the block, and don't nobody want to cooperate with they whole ass, First thing they do, they want to make a fucking statement in the news and say, well, the community is not participating. We don't know why the community's not. Bitch, ain't when one of y'all goddamn hoe ass niggas ain't never stood up and testified. Don't come telling us and projecting that bullshit on us. Like it's our job to do your motherfucking job. Bitch, that's what the fuck you get paid for, ho. To go out there and fight crime, ho. That's what the fuck you say on the side of your goddamn car. That's what the fuck it say on your goddamn car, ain't it? Protect and serve. Well, bitch, go protect and serve, ho. You don't need us to do your motherfucking job, bitch. Make your job easier. Boy, it burns me up every time I see one of us make excuses for them hoe-ass police. When the first time you seen a police officer say, yo, I'm willing to testify against the goddamn police that's out, these racist police officers, or this police officer that murdered this brother in cold blood. I know he did it. When you seen one of them do that? When you seen one of them do that? Never. You ain't never seen one of them police. Yes, they have black police unions, but them niggas soft in the motherfucking wet tissue. Them niggas soft as wet tissue. Them niggas, that shit is a fucking front. Them niggas is up with that shit too. Cause the nigga police will whoop your motherfucking ass. Them motherfuckers will beat your ass harder than them motherfucking white people. So I don't give a fuck about no goddamn black police union or none of that hoe ass shit. All of them bitches is bad in my eyes. When I see the police, I don't give a fuck if that nigga come up to my car with a fucking smile on his face. I'm frowning the fuck out his ass. Bitch, get the fuck away from my car. Get the fuck away from my car. Because I know your ass is not for me. So finally, we got to put pressure on these police. I don't give a damn if your ass don't live in Dallas. Or wherever a black person, an unarmed black older, I don't give a fuck if he had a weapon. I don't give a shit if he had a fucking weapon in his hand, just like they killed the brother in Chicago with a gun license, or they killed the brother in Minnesota with the fucking gun license. They had the right to have a fucking arm. They had the right to have a fucking gun, and they still was fucking murdered by the goddamn police. And nothing fucking happened. So I don't give a fuck about none of them motherfucking police. I don't give a fuck about none of them goddamn police. Until them motherfuckers start locking each other up, I don't give a shit about none of them. And I'm still ain't gonna give a shit. Lock they whole ass up. Throw away the key on them bitches. But family, I don't give a... Man, listen, we gotta put pressure on these people. We gotta stop being so goddamn passive. And stop just letting shit slide. And the first thing we think about is, well, we need to boycott. Fuck boycotting. Go stand in front of the fucking police department. You think they give a fuck about your motherfucking 20-day boycott? They don't give a fuck about your 20-day boycott, family. Stop letting niggas come in for you with that bullshit. We need to go boycott. We need to boycott. We need to boycott this. We need to Nigga, that shit, they don't give a fuck about that shit, nigga. Cause just as many motherfuckers that you got boycotting, you got quadruple that of black people that still gonna go shop. So that shit ain't doing nothing. We got to come up with some different strategies, family. We got to come up with some different strategies and stop allowing these Uncle Tom bootlicking niggas to come before us with this coon shit. With this scared nigga shit. Man, I'm sorry, family. Damn, man, I be getting worked up. This shit had me hot. Number one, this motherfucking white terrorist that murdered this brother in his motherfucking apartment. In his shit. This bitch murdered him in his shit. He wasn't in hers. He wasn't in her shit. He wasn't fucking with her. He was in his shit. And she murdered him. But he is being scrutinized about some goddamn weed. About some fucking weed. They found marijuana upon a search of Botham's apartment. They found, police say they found what looks like marijuana. Bitch, fuck that marijuana, bitch. This man's life is gone. You worried about some fucking marijuana. All them bitches probably smoke weed, and y'all crying about some bitch ass marijuana. He has some marijuana. Bitch, you probably got some child porn in your fucking computer. And you worried about some fucking marijuana that ain't harming no goddamn body. Even if he did have that shit, so fucking what? So fucking what? You wouldn't have found that shit until the bitch murdered him. That's the only way you found the shit. And you did an illegal search of the man's apartment. So you think I give a fuck about some goddamn marijuana? Fuck that marijuana. Man, family, y'all, hey, listen, y'all be thinking especially people that know me from my city, y'all be thinking I just be bugging for no reason. I be trying to tell y'all ass like, yo, y'all be trying to make it seem like y'all got white friends that's cool with y'all, but them bitches voted for Trump. Yeah, and then y'all calling Trump a racist and saying that Trump is bringing all the white races out, but your fucking friend voted for the motherfucker. Then y'all be goddamn taking up for the fucking police, and I be trying to explain to y'all like, look, I don't give a fuck if it is a black police officer. That nigga don't got your fucking, that nigga is up with the program. Unfortunately, he's up with the fucking program. I don't give a fuck how good they make friendly cop out to be. That nigga is up with the fucking program. Willingly or unwillingly. He's up with the fucking program. He's not going to come out against the motherfucking terrorizers that's terrorizing the community. So, by default, he is with the motherfucking shits. Damn. My bad, family. We got a call come in. Yeah, we got to do some shit differently, family. That's the only thing I'm trying to get to. We got to do some shit different. We got to stop allowing white folks and coon niggas to repaint narratives when we are murdered by police. Not even when we murdered by police, on everything. We got to stop allowing white folks and coon niggas to paint the narrative, family. So with that being said, family, I'm finna get up out of here, man. Man, everybody just continue to stay alert, man. These fucking terrorists is out here. Stay alert. Stay alert. These terrorists is out here. Stay alert. Keep your watchful eye on. Keep your watchful eye on, family. Keep your watchful eye on. Let me read some of these comments. My bad, family. I ain't read no comments or nothing. Let me read some of these comments. Let me read some of these comments. Man, appreciate everybody for tuning in, too. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Man, I got kind of worked up because that shit pissed me the fuck off. Exactly. My sister said the police are trained to know their surroundings. They are trained to sense danger. They are trained in aspects that we are not trained in. So you know goddamn well that goddamn police did not think that that was her apartment unless that bitch was fucking high. She had to be high. She had to be fucking high. She had to be fucking high. And they allow her to go home and clean her fucking system out. My brother Asafo, Chumo Asafo. Man, if y'all not following this brother, or y'all not friends with this brother, make sure y'all do. I'm going to post up, the brother got some books. Man, we definitely need to support this brother. This brother's behind the walls. We definitely need to support this brother. Definitely. What's up with it, family? Man, study the history of the police force and how and why they were created. Study the history of the police force and learn how and why they were created. The first fucking police force. These niggas was fucking... I hate to call them slave catchers because my people was not fucking slaves. I hate to use that fucking term. My people were not fucking slaves. They were they was attempting to make our people slaves, but our people was not fucking slaves. These was kidnapped prisoners of war. These were kidnapped. These was war catchers. These was prisoner catchers, kidnapped victims. They was kidnapping African people. That's what they are. They are kidnappers. These are definitely kidnappers. So I don't like to use that term that they was slave catchers. My people was no fucking slaves. I hate we got to change the whole conversation and the whole dynamic when we even, as soon as somebody get to talking and saying, yeah, my people started for slaves, I shut that shit down immediately. Family, I don't know what you've been reading or who told you this shit, but my people wasn't no fucking slaves, homie. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. I don't give a damn what you talking about. My people wasn't no goddamn slaves. So I reject that shit. I reject that shit. Yeah, I totally reject that shit. We got to give shit its proper title. We got to put shit in its proper place, and we got to give shit its proper title. Matter of fact, this is a lesson that I be telling my son, the difference between died and murdered. They say Martin Luther King died such and such and such. And they run with that shit. Because if you say the person died, that could mean that the person died on their own free will or natural causes. No, the man was murdered. You know what I'm saying? Murdered. So we gotta put shit in its proper. We gotta put shit properly. You know, so we gonna deal with the goddamn police properly. These are our fucking They are kidnappers, human traffickers. That's what they are. They are guardians of the corporate dollar. That's all they are. They protect businesses. They protect. This is who they serving and protecting. They not protecting your black ass. They not protecting your black ass. This is why EPMD put the damn song out. 911 is a joke. They not protecting you. They can't come out right now and tell you that, because they know that if they do that, then many more of us will wake up and we'll start attacking their ass. So they got to be subtle with the shit. They got to be subtle with it. That's why you think that. Why do y'all think none of the police officers that assassinate black people, why do you think that these police officers that assassinate and beat the shit out of black people, why do you think they never get found guilty? Why you think that? With the videos of them doing it, why do you think the first thing that comes across the media is we're gonna wait till all the facts come in? Bitch, we don't need no more goddamn facts. We see the man killing them. We see the goddamn man killing them. Why you think they do that though? Because they supposed to be doing that. This is their job. This is what they were created for. This is what they created to do. We just ain't getting it. Some of us will actually defend these motherfuckers. Cause they black cousin, or cause they black uncle, or they daughter, or they son or sister is the police officer. I don't give a shit about that. Woo! Family. Anywho, man, y'all stay alert. Keep your eyes on Dallas. Keep your eyes on that on this situation. If you got, even if you just sharing it with other black people so they can be aware. We got to put pressure on these motherfuckers. Every time some shit like this happen, and don't just wait till shit happen. We got to wake the fuck up, family, and realize that we at fucking war. We talk that shit and we kind of romanticize the shit all the time and try to make the shit into some fairy tale type shit. But this is a motherfucking fact. Just because you ain't participating in it don't mean that it ain't no war on your black ass. Straight Sambos. Painted face clowns. And we gotta call it just what the fuck it is. These are fucking Sambo traitors. That's exactly what they are, traitors. When you go into the police force as a black man and you realize, holy shit, what the fuck did I just fucking join? And you see the shit that they do, all the fucking complaints that they get of racism, all the complaints that they get from beating black people down and planting guns on us and planting fucking drugs on us and setting us up and beating us into confessing to shit that we ain't do. And you consciously, listen, family, and you consciously still go along with that shit because you getting a fucking paycheck. Nigga, you just with them. You with them. Because I know them niggas know. We know them niggas know. We know them niggas know that is something going on. We know that they know. So y'all niggas, when they go down, y'all gonna get it too. Hey, you ain't gonna pull that I'm black, I'm with you shit. No, you with them, nigga. You ain't with us. Anyway, family, man, y'all have a great day. For all my family on the southern east coast, man, y'all be safe, man. The storm is already hit. The rain is already here. My sister, they don't do that because they are with the shit. They with the shit. Man, I'm done talking about these that damn people. Family, just, man, check on y'all people that's down south, man. Check on your people. And don't let up on this Dallas situation. Don't let them continue to change narratives and make this brother out to be some fucking drug trafficker. Even if he was a drug trafficker, I don't give a fuck. Even if he sold 30,000 pounds of weed a day, I don't give a shit. That does not justify this cracker from killing them. And it does not justify the news stations from trying to turn the narrative away from him being murdered to now him being a fucking drug dealer. That don't justify that. I don't give a fuck if that brother was selling 30 bales of fucking weed an hour. So what? He wasn't harming people. Anyway, family, man, y'all stay positive in this negative situation. Send some positivity to some black people. Black people stop being so quick to anger and aggression towards each other. We all we got. Damn, man. Black power.